Good afternoon, everybody. This is NCP. I've been reading some blogs over the last week about people getting mentally prepared for a crisis and staying strong during the crisis. And I thought this would be a very good topic. So I wrote an article and put it on preppersvoice.com. And I've been hem-hawing on how to do a video. I didn't want to show you pictures of the chicken coop out there while I talk. So today, you get a slideshow, and we'll figure it out from there. All right, let's begin. When the unthinkable happens, when the crisis hits, will you be ready? Sure, you can have all the supplies, tools, and gears you need. But what about your mind? Staying mentally strong in a crisis is just as important as your physical preparation. In today's video, we're going to dive into the best strategies to build mental toughness, to stay calm when everything around you is falling apart. Today, I'm going to be sharing insights from real people who have faced their own fears, from personal tragedies to life-threatening situations. We will explore what helped them stay focused and what tools they use to cope, and how you can build your own mental strength for tough times. All right, let's get into it. Number 1, faith, the foundation of mental strength. This comes based on a post saying, I dump the issue on God's hands and I move on. So to that, I say, faith as a grounding force. Many people find strength through faith. Whether it's through the belief that the higher power is in control, or there is a purpose behind the challenges, having something bigger than yourself to rely on can help you be calm and grounded during a crisis. Some examples of this would be, some share how faith has gotten them through incredibly hard times, like a sudden loss or a financial devastation. One person recounted how they gave their worries to God when facing the death of their spouse. And to their surprise, things began to fall in place. This approach doesn't mean abandoning action, but it helps shift in the mental burden. Example number 2, training and preparation. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. The post was, train like it's for real and don't take shortcuts. My response to that is, practice under pressure. Whether it's physical training or mental exercises, practicing in tough conditions will help you handle real emergencies. Preparing for an emergency by running through what-if scenarios or doing mentally challenging exercises builds resistance. You need to do uncomfortable things. Some suggest doing things that push you out of your comfort zone regularly. Cold showers, waking up early, or simulating stressful scenarios can help you build the mental muscle you will need when the time comes and when it counts. Point 3, stay in the present. Focus on what needs to be done. The quote was, get to work and start improving things. So to that I say, you need to stay focused. When the crisis hits, your mind will be racing. The keys to focus is on what you can control and avoid spiraling into a panic. It helps to make a list or write down your thoughts to avoid overwhelming yourself. Stay action orientated, responding to immediate needs like clearing debris, getting to safety. These things help keep the mind engaged and distract from fear. The mindset can also help you navigate future challenges with greater clarity. Prioritize things. The advice here is always focus on life, safety, and health first. Everything else can wait. People who can prioritize can stay clear-headed and often fare better in crisis. Number 4, mental resilience. The power of I can do this. The quote was, one foot in front of the other and never quit. Okay, so you need to keep going no matter what. Mental toughness often comes from simply refusing to quit. Many survivors of personal tragedies speak about the power of just continuing to move forward. Even when things were insurmountable, knowing that this too shall pass can make all the difference. Confidence in oneself. Self-belief is crucial. Even if you've trained, if you prepared, and if you faced challenges before, trust in your ability to handle what comes next. Resilience through failure. Don't avoid failure. Embrace it. Failure teaches us what works and what doesn't. It builds confidence to face bigger and tougher challenges down the road. Number 5. Breath and focus. Techniques of staying calm. The quote was, "The only thing I've found that has helped me in the moment was box breathing." Breathing exercises in the heat of the moment will help your body experience an adrenaline dump, which can make you feel shaky, overwhelmed. One effective technique is called box breathing. To do this, you inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, then exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold it again for 4 seconds. This will help center and calm yourself and help you stay calm. It's also good to be mindfulness in the moment. Along with breathing, staying present and focusing on what directly in front of you can help you keep you from spiraling. Like one responder said, "I just do it," meaning they learn to quiet their mind and focus solely on the task at hand. Number 6. The role of social support, strength in numbers. The quote is, "Support of others and God help, but also just keep going." What this means is, lean on your support system. No one should have to face a crisis alone. Lean on family, friends, or a community to help get you through the worst of times. Sharing the burden of responsibility or simply having someone there to talk to can be invaluable. Also help others. Being a source of strength for others can also help you stay mentally sharp. Whether it's offering emotional support or leading others in action, helping others often gives you a sense of purpose and strength for your resolve. Number 7. Preparation before the crisis. Ready yourself ahead of time. The quote is, "How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time," is the answer. Let's break that down. Preparing mentally for a crisis is a long-term process, building your muscle by regularly practicing preparedness, not just with the physical supplies, but also with mental tools and strategies. The more you train yourself, the more naturally you'll respond when the crisis comes. Use your knowledge and experience. As one commenter pointed out, having gone through the past struggles gives you confidence in facing future crises. The more you know about yourself, the more environment and less fear of the unknown. You need to minimize your stressors. Having a plan in place can significantly reduce the stress. And when other things go sideways, planning out everything from your escape routes to your food supply ensures that when the moment comes, you aren't just caught off guard. Number 8. After the crisis, recovery and reflection. The quote was, "Do you then sometimes have to sit around and shake for a bit?" That's a question. I quote in question. What you need to do is take care of your mind after the storm. Once a crisis is over, it's natural to feel emotionally drained. Allow yourself time to process and reflect. Many people report shaking or feeling anxious after a stressful event, and that's okay. Just don't neglect your recovery. Also, practice a little gratitude. During a crisis, it's easy to focus on the negative. However, once you're out of the storm, try to look for things to be grateful for. Having the mindset of appreciation can speed up emotional recovery. And that brings me to the conclusion. Ultimately, the key to surviving mentally and being mentally strong in a crisis isn't about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about being prepared, staying grounded, and more importantly, or maybe most importantly, never give up. Whether you find the strength through faith, training, or simply taking things one step at a time, the more you practice mental resilience, the better you'll handle it, and the better you'll handle whatever life throws your way. I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video and hear me comment on things. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with someone who might need this reminder. Remember, it's not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you get hit and keep going forward. Stay strong, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next video. NCP out.